Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see right here, butter chicken. So many emails and requests for this one. I thought I had done it. Guess what? I hadn't. Anyway, this is a nice, easy, super kind of restaurant style one. No yogurt involved in this version, but plenty of other wonderful flavors. Takes a little bit of time, but it's absolutely worth it. Let's go and take a look at the ingredients. Okay, let's take a look at the ingredients we're going to be using today. So to start off the show, obviously I've got chicken there. That's chicken breast, no skin, no bone, cut really nice and thin. You know, you could cut it how you want, but that's how I've done it there. Onions, I'm using red onion. You could be using a white or brown if you wanted. And tomatoes, roughly about the same amount, probably a little bit more tomato. And I've cut it fairly small, but we're going to kind of cook this down and strain it so it won't actually matter. Some cream to add near the end there. Some raw cashew nuts. You don't want to be using salted or dry roasted cashew nuts, just some raw nuts there. Some butter, 2 lots because we're going to add in 2 different places. Chili powder, again, going to be added in 2 places. This is methi. Methi is fenugreek seeds. This is the leaf, so this is fenugreek leaves. Very pungent, really essential to this dish. A little bit of garam masala powder, some garlic ginger paste, touch of vinegar, touch of lemon or lime juice, and a little bit of white sugar. Now we're going to do this in 2 stages. We're going to first do the chicken, and then we're going to make the sauce, and then we're going to combine them together. Okay, so in a mixing bowl, we've got the chicken, chili powder, garlic ginger paste, lemon or lime juice. What we're going to do, just pour them out for a sec. Just going to get out a little bit of lemon or lime, up to you. We're going to put half of our, like one of those garlic and ginger in. And then 1, 2 chili powder. I'm also going to add to this some salt. And then what we're going to do, we're going to combine that together. Then we want to leave it, I mean, ideally you need to leave it overnight in your refrigerator, but 20-30 minutes as a minimum. So give it a mix, then leave it for 20-30 minutes. Okay, so there you go, nicely coated. The chili and the garlic and ginger, lemon, all over the chicken. We'll let it sit just for a little bit. So here we are at the cooker. In here I've got some oil that I'm heating up. You can be using any oil you want. I'm using a sunflower oil. What we're going to do is grab our chicken, and in it goes. And we want to be cooking this chicken until it's kind of, 80% done or so. And depends, like I say, I've cut this nice and thin, so it's probably going to be about 4 to 5 minutes. Just give it a stir every now and then. Okay, so this is about ready, so off goes the heat. And like I say, depending on how you've cut your chicken, it depends on the time to cook it, but yeah, nice and thin strips here. Simply what we're going to do, we're going to put that into a bowl, set it aside. We're going to use this same pan to make our masala. So absolutely no need to clean the pan. In fact, don't clean the pan, because only those little bits are beautiful flavours. I've just added back a little touch more oil. There's our chicken. Set that aside, cover that up, set that aside. We're going to come back to that. First we need to do this. So, going to get some onions in. And like I said, I've cut mine pretty small. You don't actually have to, because we're going to cook this right down. So there's the onions. There's a little bit more of that garlic paste or garlic and ginger paste. That's up to you. Some people wouldn't put ginger in this now, only garlic. I'm now going to add some salt. And we're just going to cook these on a medium heat for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so these are changing colour. we're pretty much going to get nearly everything else in at this stage, as you're about to see. So, in goes the tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. Try and use a nice juicy one. I'm now going to add a little bit of garam masala powder. Some sugar. Nice knob of butter. A little bit of vinegar. I'm using a sugarcane vinegar, but you could be using a malt vinegar or something like that if you wanted. I've cashew nuts. Couple of teaspoons more of chili powder, and then finally a little bit of methi or fenugreek leaf. We're going to use half of this. Now it comes like that, and you basically rub it in your hands and kind of break it down a little bit. And you don't want a lot of that, it's very, very pungent. Just give this a nice little mix. So the only thing I'm going to add now is a touch of water. Got some cold water here, little splash like that. Now again, medium heat or just above a medium heat. What we're looking for here now is baby food basically. We need to cook this down for about 6 or 7 minutes. We want the tomatoes to break down, because what we're going to be doing next is we're going to liquidize all this. That's why it wouldn't matter how you actually cut your onions or tomatoes. The whole thing is going to get liquidized, then we strain it. But yeah, you might get some moisture from your tomatoes as well. So 5 or 6 minutes, medium heat-ish. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, off goes the heat. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of moisture from our tomatoes as well. Now I've just tasted that. You should taste this now, because you're going to get the sweetness and the chili kicking in there, and it's already got that butter chicken vibe to it. Not quite finished, obviously. But what you need to do now is you need to liquidize this in some way. Either put a hand blender in and do it, put it in a food processor, up to you, but somehow you need to get that to a kind of cream of tomato soup, you know what I mean? Nice and smooth as you can. We're then gonna strain it back into this pan, so don't clean the pan, you need this pan. Okay, so I'm gonna do this right here. This heat is off, you don't want the heat on now. Okay, there's my blended curry that we had. What we need to do, we need to get a strainer, you know, something like that, a nice thin mesh. We need to get it in, and we've got to work it through here now. So no lumps at all need to come out of this, okay? So keep pressing and pressing. And keep going there. Add some more, press through. Most of it will actually press through. I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so as you can see, I've got there's a little bit of cashew in there, a little bit of, which is basically the seeds and skin from the tomatoes. Okay, so this, we can now discard this, we don't want that at all. But what we do have is an amazing masala now. Super smooth. Okay, let's get the heat back on, we need to get some heat in there. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Just let some heat run through. So, this is absolutely wonderful. It's at this stage we're now going to get our chicken back in. We're really nearly there now. Just a few more ingredients. And any juices that you've got with your chicken, get them in as well. We're going to add a little bit more butter. We're going to get a little bit of cream in there. A little touch more of our methi or fenugreek leaves. And we just need to bring this together now and it's done. We're going to stir this on a kind of below a medium heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then we're ready to serve. Okay, and there's our butter chicken. Just going to finish this off with a little bit of cream like that. And again, a little bit of methi or fenugreek leaves. That's it, that's our little version of butter chicken. Hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.